guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Sedem. Guys, before we jump into today's video, I want to ask you a very simple question. If the Black Stars are able to qualify for the World Cup, which of these countries would you like the Black Stars to play in? USA, Mexico, or Canada? And also, how is the Black Stars going to qualify? That is all you are come to talk about in today's video. The World Cup 2026 is no joke. We are going to talk about it extensively and explain the qualification process in layman terms so that you can understand. That is what we do on Sports Corner G8. So if you have not yet subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed too, thank you very much. So guys, let's quickly jump into it. CAF has released 6 pots where Ghana finds itself in pot 2. Now, these spots consist of all African countries who are going to play in the World Cup qualifiers. Now, the World Cup 2026 is different from the World Cups that we have played in the past. This World Cup will consist of 48 countries. Now, these 48 countries, Africa has the chance to represent with 9 or 10. And I'm going to explain to you so that you understand why Africa can present either 9 or 10 countries at the World Cup 2026. It will be played across 3 countries: USA, Canada, Mexico. I mean, it's going to be a very extensive and a very beautiful World Cup in 2026. Now, how can Ghana qualify? I'll come back to that and also come back to the pot that has been released by CAF. Now, let's look at the qualification process. Ghana can qualify if we are able to go through this qualification process. So CAF has released 6 spots. Now these 6 spots will be deduced into 9 groups. Yes, 9 groups. And Ghana is likely to meet one of the African giants, probably 2, if we are not lucky. So Ghana is likely to meet either one African giant or 2. So these 9 groups, or after going through the World Cup qualification process, playing the matches, the teams that come on top out of these 9 groups get automatic qualification to the World Cup 2026. No 2 ways about that. So 9 groups, 9 countries qualify straight. Winners of those 9 groups qualify straight to the World Cup. Now what happens to the 10th countries? Because I said like 10 countries can actually go from Africa. Now this is what will happen. The 4 best second place teams out of the 9 groups, maybe you don't get me, let me say this. If out of the 9 groups, the top or the first countries get the automatic qualification, those countries that come second, we will look through and pick the 4 best ones. Now these 4 best countries will play a playoff. Now the playoff, the country that comes on top will then play another playoff from a country either from CONMEBOL or CONCACAF. Now that is the qualification process to get an intact 10 countries from Africa to represent at the World Cup. So we could either represent with 9 countries or 10. I hope you got the qualification process. It's very easy. Let me go through it again. 9 groups. Winners of all those 9 groups qualify straight to the World Cup 2026. Then 4 best second place countries out of the 9 groups play a playoff. The winner of that playoff get to play a country either from CONCACAF or CONMEBOL. I mean, CONCACAF and CONMEBOL are association names for, other continents. So that is it. So that is the qualification process. And it's going to be a hefty one if your country comes second. That is going to be a very hefty one. So Ghana Black Stars, Coach Chris Hughton, we beg you, meet the cuckoo, Ikpabo Fai, yes, you have to just stop the group for us. I know the Black Stars, they haven't been, showing us what they can do, but we beg you, when it comes to World Cup there, we beg you, it's USA, it's Canada, oh. We want to go. Yes, we want to go 2026. We beg you, please qualify. Yes, so now let's look at the pots that has been released by CAF. And I'm going to go through each pot one by one. So pot 1, you can see it on the screen. Pot 1 consists of Morocco, Senegal, Tunisia, Algeria, Egypt, Nigeria, Cameroon, Mali, and then Ivory Coast. So this is pot 1. And Ghana is likely to meet any of these countries. Yes, so let's look at pot 2. Now pot 2 has Ghana in it, so let's just go straight into it. Burkina Faso, Ghana, South Africa, DR Congo, Guinea, Cape Verde, Zambia, Gabon, and Equatorial Guinea. Now let's look at pot 3. Now pot 3 consists of Uganda, Mauritania, Benin, Kenya, Congo, Madagascar, Guinea-Bissau, Namibia, and then Angola. Now pot 4 consists of Mozambique, Gambia, Sierra Leone, Togo, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, Central African Republic, Malawi, and then Libya. Now, pot 5 consists of Niger, Comoros, Sudan, Rwanda, Burundi, Ethiopia, Swaziland, Liberia, and then Botswana. And then pot 6, that is the last pot, consists of Chad, Lesotho, South Sudan, Mauritius, Sao Tome and Principe, Djibouti, Seychelles, Eritrea, and then Somalia. So these are all the countries that are going to participate in the World Cup 2026 qualification, and also the pots in which all the countries find themselves in. Ghana is in pot 2, and we are likely to meet the big dons: Nigeria, Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. The thing, if you are praying, they pray for the Black Stars, because you have to score one of the African giants to be able to qualify. As for those in the other pots, I mean, Comoros, they are scoring us, so I don't know what to even say. So guys, those are the pots and the qualification process to have explained to you. So I mean, let me know, do you believe the Black Stars can qualify out of these groups, these 9 groups? Now the grouping will be done 12th July. We'll make sure to bring it to you. Yes, the pots there, it has been released, but the grouping itself, the 9 groups, will be done 12th of July. We'll make sure to bring you all the updates about that. So guys, that is all for the World Cup 2026 qualification. So before I leave you, Black Star midfielder Majeed ashimeru held an interview with 3 Sports. They asked him certain questions, and your man, he really released some secrets. I mean, they asked him some few questions, and Charlie, let's just watch it. This is what he said.
Who's always too serious?
Amate.
Who is aggressive in training?
Adams.
Who likes food?
Ziggy.
Because of your
Who is always trying to keep their jersey?
Jordan.
Who's the best dancer in Congo?
Salis.
And the best singer?
Joseph Pinto.
And finally, how would you rate yourself in Congo?
From 10?
From 10.
I think 6.
Why so?
Because I'm not too loud, I'm just in between.
So guys, you just heard from Majeed ashimeru. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also don't forget to leave your comment about the World Cup qualification process down below in the comment section. My name is Adam. Thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video. Charlie, we go vibe.